You just closed a dating app with a feeling of total emptiness, even though hundreds of beautiful faces just flashed before your eyes. It feels like the perfect person is just one swipe away, but the longer you search, the less you actually like anyone. It's not that you've become too picky, it's that your brain has fallen into an evolutionary trap where an excess of choice paralyzes your ability to feel. By the end of this video, you'll understand why modern freedom of choice has become your primary prison and how one simple shift in your mindset will help you finally find what you're looking for. We live in the era of a buffet of human destinies. It seems like this should make us happy. More choice means more freedom. More freedom means more chances to find the one. But reality looks different. We endlessly scroll through feeds, sifting through options, and we end up alone, feeling like everyone around us is just not right. But here's the strange part. 50 years ago, people had dozens of times fewer choices, the guy from the next door or a colleague from work. And paradoxically, the level of relationship satisfaction was higher. And this is where it gets interesting. Your brain isn't designed to handle infinite sets. Evolution prepared us for life in groups of 100 to 150 people. When there are 2 or 3 options, the brain easily analyzes the pros and cons. But when there are thousands, the security system triggers a critical error. In psychology, this is called the paradox of choice. Barry Schwartz, a leading researcher on this topic, conducted a famous experiment with jam. They set up a tasting booth in a supermarket. One day there were 6 types of jam, and the next there were 24. Most people don't notice one key detail. When there were many choices, more people approached the booth, but they bought 10 times less. A large selection attracts attention, but it also blocks the will to decide. Why does this happen? Because of a phenomenon called opportunity cost. Every time you choose one person on Tinder, your brain subconsciously mourns the thousands of other options you gave up. You aren't enjoying the person next to you. Instead, you are comparing them to an imaginary ideal that might be waiting in the very next swipe. Your brain is overloaded. Instead of building a connection, it's busy performing an endless marketing analysis. But here's what's even worse. An excess of options makes us cold. When there are too many people, they turn into a commodity, into cards, into pixels. We stop seeing the living person with their complexities behind the profile. We look for features, height, income, interests, and if the product has the slightest flaw, we just put it back on the shelf because the warehouse is stocked to the ceiling. But what happens if you don't hit the brakes? Here, the tension builds because you risk becoming a perpetual shopper. Psychologists identify 2 types of people, maximizers and satisfaxers. Maximizers are always looking for the absolute best. They read every review before buying a phone and browse every profile within a 50-mile radius. The irony is that even when they find an objectively better option, they feel the worst. Why? Because they are haunted by the thought, what if there was something even better out there? And here is the hidden mechanism of your misery. While you're searching for the perfect match, you're missing the moment when a relationship is actually created. Love isn't a find, it's not a puzzle that has to click together perfectly. It's a process of adaptation and mutual growth. But the maximizer brain doesn't want to grow, it wants to unbox and use. The modern dating industry is designed so you never leave the app. It's not profitable for them if you find love, it's profitable for them if you keep searching. It's an endless dopamine loop where the search process replaces the result. You are literally burning your neural resources on an illusion. Right now, think back. When was the last time you gave someone a real chance without comparing them to the ghosts inside your smartphone? Freedom is not the ability to choose from 1,000. Freedom is the ability to choose one and give up the other 1,000. True satisfaction doesn't come when you have no limits, but when you set them yourself. If you feel like you're stuck in this endless line for happiness, hit the like button. That way I'll see how many of us there are. Tell me in the comments, do you think it's even possible in 2026 to find love without the help of algorithms? Or have we already irreversibly become part of the system? Subscribe if you want to learn how to spot the bugs in your firmware before they break your life. I'll see you in the next episode.